Dear friends, this is a video regarding the sutures and suturing techniques. This is not an authoritative video. This is an experimental attempt to convey message regarding the sutures and suturing techniques, which will be helpful for the future house surgeons hopefully. Okay, let's start. So, suturing. So, first of all, we deal with suturing materials. It can be classified into non-absorbable as well as absorbable sutures. Non-absorbable is used in case of skin suturing, whereas absorbable sutures can be used in case of viscera as well as subcutaneous tissue. Example, for skin suturing we use silk, nylon, ethylone, and for subcutaneous and viscera we use vicryl. Then coming to the needles. Needles, there are two types of needles depending upon the cross section. One is cutting needles with a cross section, triangular cross section, is used for skin suturing, and round body needle which is used for suturing the viscera. Then coming to types of skin suturing. There are basically three types of skin suturing. One is simple suture. Here, the suture material first pass, then to the other tissues, then take out like this and tie the two ends. This is simple suturing. Then coming to mattress suture. Here the entry is little far from the wound site. Then exit, then again pass close to the wound, then exit, then tie. Then another one is subcuticular sutures. Here we continuously pass the sutures, then tie the both ends. First of all, we deal with simple sutures. For any suturing, we need instruments like needle holder, toothed forceps, needle with ideal suture material. So this is a needle holder. I will demonstrate how you will hold the needle holder. Your first thumb should be passed through the first ring, and ring finger through the other, and the middle finger should be the support, and the index finger should be the used to push the needle through the tissue. And this is the classical grip using ring finger and thumb. There is another grip known as power grip, which is holding like this. This is power grip and it used to suture. Then some other grips like pen grip used for small sutures, and precision grip holding at the tip for suturing small sutures like in plastic surgery and sutures in face. And this is a cutting needle with a suture material nylon, which is ideal for suturing the skin. And I will show how to hold the needle with the needle holder. Catch hold the needle with the needle holder at the tip close to the thread end, usually at 5/8 of a circle, junction of 5 to 8 parts.
5/8 and 3/8.
Hold it in the 5/8 and 3/8 junction. Then middle finger support and index finger to push. Then I am going to do the simple suture. Ideally, after cleaning the wound, hold the skin with toothed forceps, then pass the first bite. Then take it out. Then pass the second bite. Then tying the sutures. First 2 knots. I am putting 2 turns clockwise. Then hold the other end. Then pull apart opposite direction. In opposite direction. Then this is the surgeon's knot. You can see the knot. This is the surgeon's knot. This is the surgeon's knot. Pull apart the opposite side. Then make the knot to one side for it will be easier during the removal of sutures. Make the knot to the other side. Then second knot, anti-clockwise direction. Then again in the opposite direction. And again one more bite. So this is the simple suture. So next we deal with mattress sutures. We take the first bite away from the wound site. in the same suture line close to the incision. In tying the matter suture in the same manner as that of simple suture. First 2 turns clockwise, 2 turns clockwise, then pull 2 turns clockwise and pull in opposite direction and make the knot to one side. So this is matter suturing. Now we are dealing with subcutaneous sutures. There are 2 types of subcutaneous sutures. One is classic style and another is inverted subcutaneous sutures. So I am dealing with classic type of subcutaneous sutures. In all subcutaneous sutures, the technique is eversion of the skin and suturing the subcutaneous tissue. So first step is catch hold the skin, then evert. Then first bite is taken. In the subcutaneous tissue, first bite through the subcutaneous tissue, just take it out slowly. Take it out. So one bite is over. Then same procedure on the other side. Start from below. After everting the skin, deeper. Then gently take out the So this is our subcutaneous suture. Then next procedure is to tie the suture. In the same procedure, take 2 rotations in the clockwise direction and pull towards side. So you can see the approximating the 2 sides, then pull in the opposite direction. Now the knot is ready. Then again in the opposite direction, then again in the opposite direction. Suture is ready. Yes. Now we are dealing with the second type of subcutaneous sutures, that is inverted type of subcutaneous sutures. Same procedure, you have to invert the skin, but the bite should be starting from below. Then toss above. Take it out. Keep one end for tying. Then invert the other side. Take it out. Now you can see the knot is becoming inside the wound. So that is called that is why it is called inverted type of suturing, subcutaneous suturing. Here I am going to tie the suture. Same procedure. Catch hold the end, pull towards side. Then in opposite direction. Yes. Now we are dealing with the second type of subcutaneous sutures, that is inverted type of subcutaneous sutures. Same procedure, you have to invert the skin, but the bite should be starting from below. Then toss above. Take it out. Keep one end for tying. Then invert the other side. Take it out. Now you can see the knot is becoming inside the wound. So that is why it is called inverted type of suturing, subcutaneous suturing. Here I am going to tie the suture. Same procedure. Catch hold the end, pull towards side. Then in opposite direction.